We are reaching the end of our yoga socks project. Peyton's Croy Socks Yoga Socks to Knit. Free pattern on the Yarnspirations website, www.yarnspirations.com. Anyway, we've made it through all of these rows. We are using Peyton's Croy Socks yarn. Mine is in the color Burnished Sierra Stripes. And I've used quite a bit of my skein. It's probably about a little bit more than half of my skein, I believe, is what I've used for making my sock. I'm reaching the end of it now. So, now I finished the part down here at the bottom where it said beginning on second round, work approximately 2.5 inches in texture pattern. And I did, and the texture pattern was these 8 rounds up here. And you start on round 2 and keep going through 8, and then you start back up at 1 and you go down through 8 over and over again. And then you end the pattern working on a first or a 5th round. So either the first or the 5th round when you reach 2.5 inches from the point that they wanted you to start. So as soon as I started that section, I placed a stitch marker, a fixed stitch marker, one that has a little clasp on it. You could use a safety pin if you want, as long as it marks that spot exactly. So I've been working that texture pattern, rows 1 through 8, starting on the second row, until I reach 2.5 inches. I'm using my mother's old clip. I have no idea what this was for. Some kind of sewing thing? What is it called? It says Chadwick Measure Clip Hemmer. So this was for hemming dresses and skirts and stuff and pants, I guess. Anyway, it's got little increment marks on it, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, whatever. So I knew that I needed to get to 2.5 inches, and I am exactly at 2.5 inches. And I ended on a first row. So I just worked the first row of the pattern. I finished the first row. Now we're at the very last line of the pattern. Work 10 rounds in knit 1, purl 1 ribbing. Cast off in ribbing. So knit 1, purl 1 ribbing is the same thing that we did at the beginning of our project up here. So all you have to do is exactly what we did before, which is knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, all the way around, over and over again. And on the second round, after you do the first round of knit 1, purl 1, you'll do the same thing. You'll be knitting the knits and purling the purls. And I already discussed that in an earlier video for this project. So that's all that's left now. Just doing our 10 rounds of ribbing. And then after we finish those, then we will be casting off in ribbing. So that's what I'll show you in the next video. So I hope that you have enjoyed making these socks like I have. And I will, well, this sock, remember we still have to do another one. And we cannot let second sock syndrome discourage us from making another. If you want, you can make your second sock while watching the videos all over again, or you can do it all by yourself the second time, because now you've figured it out. And that'll give you practice reading a pattern on your own. So, just working your 10 rounds of ribbing, and I'll see you in the next video when we cast off. Bye.